And today's stories are Sultan Al Neyadi successfully brings back critical samples on Dragon cargo spacecraft.
And the YouTube fan, the Anazala, are hiring a Dubai-based in-house entrepreneur.
And that's a strange one. We'll also talk about how Dubai's overspending culture could be a recipe for financial trouble.
And then after a very short break, we're going to be introducing this month's regional artist spotlight from Flash Entertainment. MAZYN, such a sick guy. You got to speak to him yesterday, right?
So, yeah, he's just a very fun musician. And if you want to see the interview, just wait till after we're done with all the stories. But first, I want to ask you a question as we head into the summer months. So schools are going to be off, universities are going to be off, and students are going to be heading into the workforce, you know, stepping into the whole internship situation.
Yeah.
So, bringing us into, should we pay interns? What are your thoughts on paying interns?
I think it's a must, honestly. It's a crime if not, because there's transport that goes into it, the intern's time and effort. Like, okay, some courses in university, you're required to do an internship. Okay, fair enough, but there's still costs associated with that, whether you're taking a train, public transport, cars, and then there's like time and effort of your day that you're committing. You're working the same amount of hours that you'd be working elsewhere, you know, if it was a full-time job.
Exactly.
I think it's only fair. And the biggest part is you're transitioning from university to the real world. So you need, you need some form of like saving. You know, you can start saving in some way for whatever it is, whether you want to move out from your parents' house, a car, or just a vacation after the internship.
I feel like it's definitely labor that they're putting in, right? So it should be compensated in some way or the other. Like if not with a stipend, like if not with a proper pay, then at least with a stipend.
For sure.
Like for transportation or something else. Because someone who can't really afford to work or can't afford the commute, like does that deprive them of an internship altogether? Just because they can't afford it? So that's there. And then brands, reputations, there's so many things, right? And when I was a student in college, I did various internships. One was unpaid, 2, 3 were paid. So it's just like, I know for the ones that were paid, I was more accountable.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I wanted to put in the effort all the much more compared to the ones where I wasn't getting paid.
Yeah, like
it's
earning the money that you're making and like knowing all the effort, where it's going towards and what comes out of it.
Exactly. It's like in the internship where I wasn't getting paid, I would still put in the effort, but I would be very flexible with my timings.
Yeah.
I would, you know, just have that liberty. But for the ones where I was,
that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think it somewhere holds you accountable, it holds the intern as well as the company.
Yeah, for sure. I do agree with what you said. I've done various internships as well, some paid, some unpaid. The ones that were paid, there was more of an incentive.
Yeah.
The ones that weren't paid, I feel like the organizations and businesses didn't even care as much about what I was doing.
Yeah.
So it was like a box to tick from their end and one for me on my end. But I never liked that. I never went into an internship, and if I didn't get what I wanted out of it, I wouldn't stay to begin with.
Yeah. And that's so true, guys. Let us know what you'll think about interns getting paid. So our conclusion to this is that, of course, interns
for
should
sure.
get paid.
Honestly, it's worth it. Like, it's
they're
a
putting
lot.
the time, effort, like Shahir said, like all of those factors. If you count them all, like it just makes sense, right? And even universities that just have like, okay, you need to complete the course.
Yeah.
I mean, like to complete the course, you need to go for an internship. Even in those situations, it's like, so you're paying for the university, plus you're paying for everything that you're putting into the internship.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So at least a stipend, I would say.
For sure. The bare minimum.
The bare minimum, yeah. Okay, we will jump into our first story. So Sultan Al Neyadi successfully brings back critical samples on the Dragon cargo spacecraft. So astronaut Sultan Al Neyadi and his squad have nailed it. They have successfully brought back some out-of-this-world samples on board the Dragon cargo spacecraft from the International Space Station ISS. And the Dragon cargo spacecraft, which was loaded with 1,950 kilograms of crucial scientific experiments, touched down off the coast of Tampa, Florida.
So amongst the fascinating investigations conducted on the ISS, the crew grew space tomatoes, which I found very interesting, working on enhancing crystal growth methods, scrutinized aging, arteries, and they even tackled a fire, which talk about being a hot topic.
So Al Neyadi and the space-saving genius that he is accessed the MELFI freezer to preserve the precious samples and also loaded used station hardware to bring back to Earth. And after a smooth undocking, the Dragon cargo made its way to NASA's space station processing facility for a thorough analysis. And well, I guess you could say that they are ready to launch into their next mission. So a lot happening in the space front.
A lot of puns.
There. A lot of puns, of course.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. Like, they're just like scratching the surface of what you can do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, another one. I didn't even try for that one. No, but it's like the truth, you know. Like, we're only figuring out what can be done, what is realistic, what are our possibilities outside.
Yeah.
It just makes me think that we're preparing to move into to another planet.
Yeah. We're just like blasting right off. And it's amazing, honestly. All of the progress that we've made in terms of space travel over the last 5 years is so incredible.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
It's just like one mission being successful after the other, and it's that whole campaign, right? Arabs to space.
Yeah, would you do it?
Go to space?
Yeah.
I guess if money was no object.
Would you, for sure? On the Elon Musk cruiser?
Oh, for sure. You know what I really messed up on? You know, Virgin Orbit has filed for bankruptcy.
Okay.
And I invested in Virgin Orbit shares.
Did you actually?
$20. And now it's zero.
Aw, pissy.
Lost it all. So space travel is like a very hit or miss
It's
thing.
a touchy subject for you anyway.
It is a touchy subject.
Okay,
and
you got the opportunity to go to space.
Yeah.
1 year extravaganza. What would you try and do? Like grow tomatoes?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. Like
In
along
space?
that theme.
If I were in space for a year, what would I do? I would definitely like walk around or like try to float around, and just like how you would do in a pool. I would maybe try to walk on the moon. I don't know, like these. What would you do?
I don't know. The only thing I could think of is building a sandcastle, but then gravity plays a role in it.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I would maybe try carving my name on the moon, like maybe just an initial SG.
And have people from back home try and spot it.
Yeah, with a telescope. Yes, not with a naked. It's not possible. Well, yeah, so many things you can do up in space. You know, you have the full. It's like a canvas.
Moving on to thinking out of this world, I find the story out of this world. So the YouTube fam, the Anazala, are hiring a Dubai-based in-house entrepreneur. So the Anazala family posted their search for a startup founder on LinkedIn who is a passionate entrepreneur, always ready to discuss new projects and launch new ventures. It's an on-site job in Dubai, and all the applications are going to be reviewed.
And on the LinkedIn post, the job description reads, the Anazala family is looking for an entrepreneur in-house to initiate and lead new business ventures. Ultimately, the job is to expand and launch new projects, work with other leaders to grow your ventures, and help the organization meet its goals.
So the family has more than 4.95 million subscribers, and it's viral for its just endearing videos. So 2 years ago, they blew up on the internet as well for their gender reveal for their second baby, which was on the Burj Khalifa. Internet went wild. And amongst the founder that they're looking for, they're also looking for a country manager and assisting marketing manager as well.
That is so interesting. That is
so many thoughts.
Quirky one, isn't it?
It really is a quirky one. There's a lot of questions. If the family's coming up with a business idea, aren't they the founders? But regardless, isn't there a founding father in the family anyway? You know, like
founding father, like the father.
Yeah. Founding family.
Yeah, like the original family.
Yeah.
And
then like
weird.
It's an in-house founder. Make it make sense. Does this mean that the founder can use their fridge? Do they get their own separate room? You know, like a little gazebo at the back, maybe of the house.
So that means he lives with them. She lives
it's
with
like
them.
an in-house nanny, but a founder instead.
Okay.
It's a complicated one. There's so many questions unanswered.
Why would they search for an in-house? Why not just like a part-time, like how normal people...
And why wouldn't they just like build on the idea themselves if they're the initial founders?
No, but like, I don't understand the point of in-house. It's like he's just...
I don't understand the point of a founder.
Like they're just there on their beck and call. Like...
Yeah. It's like me saying, hey, Simran, I'm going to hire you to found this company for me. I want you to grow tomatoes. But like...
You've already started the company.
Yeah, I just came up with the idea. Why are you the founder? I don't get it. I don't get it. It literally feels like an in-house nanny, but for the parents. This is professional aspect, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. A professional aspect.
Yeah.
Good you didn't stop at for the parents.
Yeah.
Nanny for the parents.
Yeah, on a professional manner.
That's so funny. But I guess people have just like a, I don't know, very unique wants and needs.
They know how to go viral.
And requirements. Yeah, actually that's so true.
They know exactly what they're doing.
PR geniuses, I tell you. Marketing geniuses. Okay, so our next topic is quite interesting. So this is how Dubai's overspending culture could be a recipe for financial trouble. Now, expensive number plates, designer wear, sports cars, Michelin star restaurants, 7-star hotels, fancy staycations. I mean, they're just all other words for Dubai.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's actually so true.
Yeah, synonymous with Dubai. And Dubai, being a glitzy metropolis, is known for its extravagant lifestyle, high-end shopping, and luxurious living. However, behind the glamorous facade lies a reality that many residents struggle to cope with, and that is the culture of spending way beyond your means. And in recent years, social media has played a significant role in shaping the spending habits of Dubai residents. And Instagram, for instance, has become a platform where people showcase their OTT lifestyles, exotic vacations, and designer wardrobes. And as a result, many residents feel pressurized to keep up with their peers, leading to unfortunate scenarios where one goes broke trying to appear rich.
So, an anecdote that recently surfaced on a Dubai Reddit thread perfectly illustrates this point. So, it reads, a resident with no savings who already is living paycheck to paycheck decided to buy a Range Rover for a staggering 360,000 dirhams. To make matters worse, the resident used a third of their salary to make the car payments. Ultimately, someone who paid for a fake check scammed out of buying a car.
Yeah, so they bought the car and they spent all of their savings. Now it was their dream car, and hence like the person put all their money into it. And then when they had to sell it, they got scammed. So the check which was submitted to buy the car, it was a fake one.
Yeah.
So it was all just a big scam, and that really goes on to show. It's sadly, this is not the only isolated incident in Dubai, and many residents are willing to spend beyond their means to keep up with the latest trends and maintain a certain image. And with the city boasting some of the world's most luxurious malls and hotels, the pressure to fit in and stand out can be overwhelming. However, the culture of lavish spending comes at a cost. Many residents fall into the trap of living beyond their means, racking up credit card debts, debit card debts, and struggling to make ends meet.
Many residents are willing to spend their entire paychecks to live a lavish lifestyle without considering the long-term consequences of their actions. Although the lure of luxury may be tempting, it most certainly is. It's essential to prioritize financial stability and security. Instead of trying to keep up with the Joneses, residents should focus on building their savings, investing wisely, and living within their means.
Exactly what you said, and it's all about just people falling prey into instant gratification.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's all about that now. It's like you earn it, you want to spend it, you want to show it off, and that too. That's what social media has become, right? It's just like a platform basically to show off your wealth, your lifestyle, just like make it very opulent.
I think that plays a big role in it. Whenever everyone or someone's like, "Oh, you live in Dubai, super crazy, da da da." I don't have that same vision towards Dubai because I grew up with it, the same way you did. So you're used to all the glitz and the glam of Dubai, but people are coming in.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are trying to maintain that lifestyle, whereas we know better almost because we know what comes naturally. We know what's real money, fake money, old money, new money, you know?
Somewhat, to a certain extent, I would agree. But I feel like no matter how long, it honestly doesn't matter how long you've been living in Dubai. Like the peer pressure here is so, it's really strong, you know? And it's like, even if you've been here your whole life, it really depends on the crowd that you're hanging out with. Like, for example, you're in a good job now, in a good space. Later on, you might not be, right? You might be in a job that pays very differently, maybe a little lower. However, your circle is still the same and you still have to like meet their standards, and you feel like you have to overspend way beyond what you're earning just to, you know, stay in that circle or to maintain a certain image of yourself. And you just feel embarrassed to say otherwise, or like
that is so true.
Right?
Like it literally does come down to peer pressure.
Yeah.
But I think if you're truly connected with yourself and you know who you are, and you know what your values are and who you are deep down inside, you can just work past it. But it is like there is this
these things, like for
pressure.
sure, easier said than done, right?
Easier said than done for sure.
Yeah.
But it comes down to like you knowing what you can do. Like it literally comes down to knowing what's right and wrong for yourself. And it doesn't mean that one thing's right and one thing's wrong. It's just what's right and wrong for you with your financial means, with what interests you, what do you want, what are your goals and objectives, and staying true to that. Because if you're sticking to that, then you're going to get to the end goal that you want to. But if you're getting distracted by everything that's around you, that is a slippery slope.
Yeah, that's so true. And that is what a lot of people fall prey to in Dubai, especially. And hence the story about this person who wanted his dream car, got it, sold it, got scammed. And these stories are so heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is super heartbreaking.
And we get to know of these kind of incidents all the time, of people just like, you know, falling trapped to these lavish, you know, dreams. It's like, because we know that Dubai is a city of dreams. This is where dreams come true. So you give it your all, you play, you gamble, and then sometimes it just doesn't work out in your favor. Yeah, but like you said, it's about knowing how much you can stretch your feet, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, enjoy your life. Do what you want to do that makes you happy. But at the same time, live within your means.
Yeah.
And don't put yourself in a predicament that you wouldn't know how to get yourself out of otherwise.
Wise words from Shahir. Wow, look at that. Yesterday was Love Guru. Today it's Life Guru. Financial stability Guru.
The least stable person financially.
Oh my God. The irony.
I'm a prime example, I think.
The irony.
I am super reckless when it comes to finances, but I wouldn't ever put myself in a position, you know? And like with Dubai, it is super, like in comparison to other places, Dubai can be very like smooth sailing to live in because things are made easy for you. But it's also on the other side, like it can be very tricky to put yourself in a position you don't want to be in. So it's just knowing how far you can go.
That's true.
Without putting yourself in a situation. If you know you're racking up like credit card debt, do you have a plan to pay it off? Do you know how long it's going to take to pay you off?
Yeah.
So it's all those stuff.
Like have a plan in place, or have like a source or something where you, like if your first source of income is just not sufficient enough, it's like working towards something else. Yeah, for sure. Do you want to do Shahir's shout outs?
Why always puts you in this position?
Okay, so Babe of Joy said hello from Texas.
Hey, from Texas? Howdy there. That was lame. That was lame.
Can you do a Texas accent?
No, I
won't
can't.
Do that. We won't do that. We won't do that. Okay, let's find some more comments. You guys drop them in if you want a nice, cute shout out from Shahir. Okay, Rithika says hello.
Good morning, Rithika. Thank you for every day. You're a trooper.
We have Tito, who messaged with heart eyes.
Heart eyes back to you, Tito.
And then he sent clappings, a lot of clap emojis.
We're clapping right back at you.
Are you though? I don't see you.
Shaman said, back at you.
D_U. Let it be with me. I'll give you the names, you do the shout outs. Okay, D_U_R_B_A, then 1, 2, 3, 4 says whoa.
Whoa back at you, D_U_B.
_A_I. Hajim Hamza says, he doesn't say anything, he just sent us heart face emojis.
Right back at you.
Okay, and someone says hi from Albania.
Hey, how's it going? All the way in Albania? That's so cool. We have fans all the way there, or viewers. Meg Sky High says good morning. Meg Sky High won a competition actually on our show, so congrats to Meg Sky High.
What did she win?
The House of Victor.
Oh my gosh!
Giveaway.
Congratulations!
Right?
You're gonna love it. You're absolutely gonna love it. And you guys, just 2 more days. Or maybe just 1 more day, right? It could just be
what? We don't know. We don't know.
It could be day after tomorrow, or it could be on Friday. So either way, tomorrow is one of the last days.
Mm-hmm.
And we're so excited. But at the same time, I'm not. I just don't want Ramadan to end. I love Ramadan.
Same. I love it so much. I love the working hours more than anything.
Yeah.
I love the food, the vibe, the air smells different.
Everything. Everything.
What are you doing for Eid?
I am doing absolutely nothing. I will be...
As you should.
Yeah. At home, bringing the news to you, and in the evenings I'll be reading a book, lighting some candles, just putting some air freshener.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then on the TV, there's this trick that I do. I put a video of the fireplace, and then
I told you about that.
No, I think I told you about it.
Oh, she posted it for us once, and I was like, I do the same with waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I post the waves, the fireplace.
Yeah.
And it's like.
I know, it's a vibe. What book are you reading?
Talking to Strangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Right.
I'll get your review after the show.
You'll get me a?
No, I want your review of the book.
Of the book after the show? Yeah. You want to borrow it? But I feel like it's a little complicated of a read.
Anyways, guys, so we're going on a very short break, and after that, we're going to be introducing to you Flash Entertainment's Regional Artist Spotlight, MAZYN. But goodbye from me for today.
Goodbye from me. Hello, and welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. We are now joined by Flash MAZYN, who started off writing raps in his dorm room to quickly becoming a growing voice in the community. Welcome to the show, MAZYN. How are you?
Yo, what's up? Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Of course. So you are not in Dubai right now, are you?
No, right now I'm in Ottawa, Canada.
How is it going there? Is it cold? What's it like?
It's actually getting warm right now, which is really fresh. Like, it's such a nice feeling, you know. It's cold like 6-7 months of the year, so now it's like we're finally seeing sun again.
Oh, that must be nice. So are you in your crib right now? Is this your bachelor pad?
Kind of. I live in a 2-bedroom with my sister, and you know, this is my room right now, recording here. I do most of my music in here. And yeah, that's where I chill.
Live with your sister, so is she the one who tidies up the place, or are you more of the clean one?
I'd say she's definitely the tidy one, but I try to follow her footsteps.
Okay, so tell us about your music. What genre are you into, and how did you get into music?
I just love music, whatever genre it is, but mainly hip hop and R&B. I do a lot of Afro too. It's going to be coming, you know, in the next few weeks, hopefully in the next few months. What got me into it, I started doing freestyles, just writing to some classic hip hop beats, just writing little verses here and there, like while I'm going to class, coming back from class, just trying to get my mind off things. And I just fell in love with like songwriting later. Just it made sense to because I was also always listening to my favorite artists where like see how they actually like write the lyrics and what are they trying to say and stuff. So I feel like for me, it was a matter of like, okay, I love this kind of vibe. This is the kind of vibe I want to work with right now. All right, let me try and get myself in that state of mind and like try to like inspire myself from like experiences or just life. That's how it got me into it. Yeah.
And who are your favorite artists that you were like emulating or looking up to?
I mean, definitely back as soon as I started listening to rap, it was like Eminem, Drake. There was a lot of Kendrick Lamar too. But Biggie was also like one of my earliest memories was Biggie Smalls, and definitely like the newer generation too, like Travis Scott, 21 Savage, and
Okay, we're getting your vibe here. So there's so many people who want to pursue music and songwriting and rapping. How did you know it's not just a hobby for you or like a pastime, and actually you want to make this your career? And how did you realize this is your calling, that you're going to pursue this full time?
Honestly, it was in like a specific moment, but I remember like one day I just because I used to have like stage fright, and I still get nervous when I go on stage and everything, but as part of like just me owning into it and just like trying to like get out there, I was doing these open mic nights. And yeah, I just got on stage. I did a couple of like covers or like some very old songs that I had, and it was like this was like I had like two songs at the time. I didn't even put them out and stuff. It was like 2018 or 2019. And as soon as I did that, and I saw the people's faces and their like the energy they were like giving me back from stage, and like just like their actions and stuff, it just made me feel like there was something that I could offer, and I feel like from that moment I was like, you know what, let me just try and like try to share this energy, whether it's like in the music, whether it's in like the performance aspect. I just felt like this is really like what I should be doing, and I've never looked back. Like it just felt good, since then. No, I mean for me it was like yeah, I grew up as a shy person. I grew up like introverted and stuff, but I feel like I also had this side of me that I was like very expressive, in my circle of friends or people that knew me. So I was like, I feel like the music was very like a channel for me to do that, just in general. And the stage fright also had to like, I just had to face it. It's one of those things that came with the territory. So I was like, you know what, this is what they do. I'm gonna do it, man. And that's how I did it. Yeah.
So what is the dream for you? Where do you want to perform ultimately? Like Coachella? Like, do you have any, dream venues in mind?
I mean, yeah, definitely. Like, I want to just, see the world, perform and travel the world, like doing what I love and stuff. A big dream of mine too is to go back to Egypt and like, hopefully like I can like pack a stadium or like, because I see the Egyptian rap scene right now is like booming. So like a dream of mine is to go back home and do a show there one day. But of course, like I just want to just share it wherever in the world.
So tell us
Definitely,
about
the big stages. That's what I'm looking at.
Of course, and wishing you get there very, very soon. But tell us
Sure.
something about your favorite tracks. Like, which one is it? And can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Favorite tracks? I mean, I always loved what got me into just like trying to make music or even like trying to like play around with my vocals and just do stuff was when I started like looking into songs by Michael Jackson, The Weeknd, Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly, just like songs that are more than just songs. They're songs that give you an experience. That's how I feel like that translated a lot, and that like really resonated with me as an artist. But I have a lot. Like I can just go on. I have like a playlist. I have like 7,000 songs saved on my Spotify. I listen to music all the time. So yeah.
No, I mean from yours, do you have any particular favorite from the
Oh, my
listening?
tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, right now my favorite track that's gonna come out is gonna come out in 11 days.
Oh.
Didn't announce it yet. So yeah, this is gonna be one of my favorite tracks coming out. It's called High Hopes. It's a new sound that I haven't done before, and I'm excited for it.
Cannot wait for the release on 28th April, you said, right?
Yeah, April 28th.
Okay, exciting. So tell us about West Side. That was one of your latest tracks. So how's
Yeah,
it
West Side is
doing, and what was the
my most
info?
recent one. Yeah, that one was I made that one in 2021 with my friend. Um, just one day we were like, you know what, let's just go full auto tune on the track. I had to have the track like that. It sounded like that at the time. And me and him, like he grew up also in the Middle East. He grew up in Qatar as well, and I grew up in Saudi. So we were like, it would be kind of funny if we like kind of made the chorus like be around the West Side, because we live in the West Side, and also like we're fans of hip hop, and like Tupac used to say that phrase a lot. And we're like, you know what? Let's make a song that just like goes like, I've been cruising down the West Side, like we've just been cruising down the West Side. And we kind of started with that idea, and then we just built the beat around it, and just finished the song that day. But yeah, it's out now.
Okay, so a lot of like real life experiences that you have amalgamated into your music. And another thing that you've mixed in is Arabic. And how do you think mixing in Arabic to your music has elevated your profile in the industry?
Just bringing Arabic into the equation just made sense to me, because I'm Egyptian. Like I was born in Egypt. I lived in Egypt for some time. I lived in the Middle East. My whole life I've been speaking Arabic as well as English, because a lot of my friends were also like from everywhere, like South Africa, US, Canada, wherever. So I feel like English and Arabic made sense for me to, just have the music be in that, not just English. And yeah, no, it's just who I am. I feel like I can't just like not, include that in my music. Yeah, just I feel like a lot of people love my Arabic stuff. A lot of people resonate with it, so it just makes sense to keep doing it.
And a demographic that you really stick out to. So congrats on that. And also I want to ask, like, your music, is it true to who you are as a person, or is it a little different to who you are in reality? Because a lot of singers, songwriters, rappers, they have a stage persona per se, right? But their
Right.
actual personality is very different to the music that they put out. So for you, how is that like?
I have so many sides to me that it's unfair to me as a human to just be like, yo, you're the romantic, you're this guy, you're the deep guy. You're like, for me, sometimes I'll feel like, I just want to sing my heart out and just like, express, like, I don't know, something that's been on my mind, like a heartbreak or like a relationship, or even like just talking about like just, I'm feeling myself at the moment. I'll rap, I'm always gonna try and like express myself in whatever way. I feel like for me, I just try to translate that in the music, where in whatever genre, whatever mood. I don't feel like I'm putting on a show, but a lot of times I feel like I'm just like, it's very like my music is very like, it's got to be like what it is. Like, I'm not gonna try and hold back. So a lot of times, like, I would exaggerate, but a lot of times I would just like, yo, like, does this make sense to me? Should I just hold back a little bit? But of course, like the most honest music comes out, and it's just like, that's what people resonate with.
This industry has a lot of pressure, right? Like, not just pressure from your fans, but pressure from like stakeholders on the kind of music that you put out, what kind of music grabs headlines and attention. How do you feel you will be dealing with that, as you go more and more deeper into this industry?
There's always pressure to like, try to make what people, like what you see is popping right now, what you see is trending, or what, the is gonna please whatever algorithm you post on, or there's always like these external factors that play, they play a certain like role. But I feel like for me, it's just like, I really don't care like what people are on right now. Like, I just feel like if I just lock in with, with me and my team, with what I'm doing, with my mission, I feel like that's just what was gonna translate most.
Okay, and tell us how you feel about being the regional spotlight artist of the month. And yeah, just tell us how you feel about it.
It's truly an honor, and like I'm just I'm humbled. It means so much to me because I grew up in the region. Like, I was raised there. I have a lot of people. Like, I've been to Dubai so many times. I've been around like in the Gulf area, so this means so much to me as as an artist that is from there, and like I'm residing somewhere else right now. But this is always gonna feel like home, so it just means a lot.
Thank you so much, MAZYN. But before we end this show, MAZYN, what does your name mean? And is it an Arabic name? Which I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it's my family name. I just changed the E to a Y, just so it's kind of recognizable, and been rolling with it.
We love it. Super unique. Thank you so much, MAZYN, for joining us on the Lovin Dubai show.
Appreciate you. Much love. Thank you.
And you guys, you can catch us same time, same place tomorrow. Have a great day ahead.